time you think of me, your heartbeat is prominent. It's astounding how your rhythms be sounding. Ears just be pounding. I'm reigning supreme in all your dreams when you find it necessary to include me in your comments. I'm major. Every time you wake up, you sign it best like YouTube one-pager. Yeah, I'm major. When you keep sending me a hate, girl, I'm major procedures. My gifts and talents can't be repeated. I'm dominant, I'm prominent, I'm significant, I'm relevant, I'm major. I'm major.
Hello, and welcome back. A lot of you all have said, Rashonda, you're not a 5-star general, but you stay giving us our marching orders. And to that I say, thank you. Today we're here to discuss something that has a lot of you all confused, but I'm here to help. It's really very simple. Let's check the board. Oh yes, we have 12 systems in our body, okay? We have our respiratory system, our skeletal system. Today we're going to touch on our nervous system. In particular, these are the last two nerves that everybody is getting on. Oh yes, our co-workers are getting on it, our spouses and significant others, our children, our parents, everybody is on our nerves. We don't want to talk to people at work. We don't want to talk to people at home. We just want to be left alone. I'm 43, elder millennial. We are tired, okay? Everything is through the roof. Meanwhile, our parents are telling us what they had at our age. Excuse me, sir and ma'am, your house costs 50 grand. Miss me with that when we're at $500,000 right now, okay? Eggs are going up. Tuition is going up. Everybody wants something from us. Meanwhile, we just want to be at home, left alone. We are tired. Let us listen to our 90s music and watch our 90s TV where it was a better place for us and leave us the hell alone. We are tired. Brunch is $200. Okay, we can't go enjoy ourselves without thinking about the fact that, oh my Lord, when this clears, I may have enough to the end of the week. Okay, but that's the chance we take because that's a small amount that we can hold on to at this moment. You all are on our nerves. Leave us alone. Thanks. Hello.
I'm not the bigger person. Leave me alone. I go too far. When somebody does me wrong, I'll catch a case. Beyond the first 48, I know I'm petty, but I can't walk away. Oh, you'll be safe if you don't play in my face. Don't wanna end up on the first 48, first 48, first 48, first 48. I go too far. When somebody does me wrong, I'll catch a case. Beyond the first 48, I know I'm petty, but I can't walk away. Oh, you'll be safe. Just don't play in my face. Don't wanna end up on the first 48, first 48, first 48.
Good evening. How are you guys doing? It's your girl Super. What is going on? How's it going? How's everybody feeling? Mentally, are we okay? We got a few housekeeping things to take care of this evening. Let me get to speaking and then we can get to the matters at hand. Let's see what's going on. Tracy K. First of all, I want to say to Tracy K, man, I am so grateful, Tracy K, to have spent the weekend with you, conversing with you, meeting you in person. You are a wonderful human being. And I thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to come and visit the super producer. I'm going to be forever grateful. It's going to be something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Thank you for just taking care of my mental health this weekend. And I appreciate you for that. And I had a wonderful, wonderful time. And I can't wait to do it again. But next time in your city. Hey, Dave Bryson, how are you? Hey, Wyoming gal, how are you? You on vacation? Lord have mercy. Hey, Shanita, what's up, everybody? Q chat. Yes, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Hey, Jim C, how are you? Okay, you watch. Okay, yes, watch the replay, Wyoming gal. Prince J, how are you? Hey, Strange Pretty Things. Hey, Jody. Hey, Lee Hamilton, how are you? Hey, Helen Gillett, how are you? Hey, Deb Hill, how are you? Good, I'm glad. Oh, I'm good. Yes, I'm good. I am good. Hey, K Mac, how are you? Tony Terry, good evening from Miami-Dade County. Come on, Miami-Dade County. Be about it down there. Hello, Master G, how are you? I hope you're well. Okay, well, much love to you. I had a wonderful time as well. It was well worth the drive. I love that. Thank you so much. All right, well, we're here, right? We're here. I have never done this on, or never had to do this on my channel before. I think I feel like, oh, wait a minute. Let me address all of the people who may be watching that are watching from the outside and are not counted on the inside because you're watching from the outside. For whatever reason you may be watching. You may be taking a bone back to somebody, or you may be bringing a bone or whatever you're doing, and you're not participating in the chat, but you're watching. Hello to you. And, thank you for being there lurking. Hey, Strawberry Shortcake, how are you? So it's very unfortunate. Well, let me just back up. So I've been covering Dalton since after I left the Advocate. I've been covering Dalton. Hello, Candy. Blessings to you as well. Glad to see you here tonight. And I have been covering Dalton since the Advocate has, came. I was with the Advocate and then I started my own platform. Me and the Advocate are okay. We have mended our fences and, amicably, talked with each other. I have nothing against the Advocate, nothing at all. Like I said, we have spoken. And I've never spoken ill of him on this channel. I've never spoken ill of anyone that was with the Advocate. No one. I would like to say that for the record. That this channel has not ever been about beefing with anyone. However, that has not stopped people from beefing with me, albeit by themselves, because I have never responded. But it has not stopped people from dragging my name. It has not stopped people from calling me out of my name, even though I've never, ever disrespected anyone on my channel. Hey, Reality Check TV, where you been? I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. Maybe you've been on vacation or something again. I hope you're well. Hey, Kenneth Dawkins. So let the record reflect that during this whole entire fight, I have never disrespected anyone, whether it be in Dalton politics, whether it be on my personal page, whether it be in any other group. I've never disrespected anyone. No one. I just want to say that. Okay? Hey, Justin, strange, pretty things. Thank you. Class act always. You may want to log off, Candy, because today, me, super producer, and my government name, I am fed up. I am fed. I am fed up. I am sick of people dragging my name for no reason. No reason other than I'm not going to give you the attention you want. Today, I am fed up. So if you want to keep your view of the super producer, one certain way, I would advise you to log off. And it's okay if you do so. Okay? I'm not going to be upset with anyone that logs off. I'm not going to be upset with anyone that unsubscribes. I'm not going to be upset with anybody that no longer watches my channel. Because guess what? If you subscribe to the lies, then you don't deserve to be here. But I am fed up with people dragging my name for no reason. Very fed up with that. I was called out of my name yet again. Hey Ernesto, how you doing? Ernesto, out of respect for the clean house slate, I have kept quiet while people have drugged my name for the sake of the mission, right? Because everyone needed to stay focused on getting Little Stank out of office, right? Because that was the biggest mission and it actually was the most important. And I understood that, right? So I kept my reporting to the facts. I gave the facts. And when people tried to drag me into personal beefs and calling me out of my name, calling me a bee, calling me a snake, calling me a thief, this right here will be the one and only time that I address this on this platform. One and only time that I will address this. Because I'm fed up. Because people are acting like I don't have mental health to be concerned about. I got my own mental health to be concerned about. And at this point, I am fed the all of those things. I am fed up. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. Okay? I am fed up. I really am. Right? because I felt like I was very respectful through this whole thing. Since I joined the fight, was very respectful to everyone. I wanted to make sure that the residents had the facts. I wanted to make sure that the residents stayed focused. I wanted to make sure that the fighting did not overshadow the directive. Right? That's what I felt like I wanted to do. Out of respect for the clean house slate and for Jason, out of respect for him, I wanted to do that. And the residents as a whole, the residents of Dalton as a whole, right? Okay. But now it's time for me to cut the grass. And I have to cut the grass, right? And some people are like, oh, why give them that energy? Oh, why do this? Oh, why do that? And I feel like it's easy for you to say that when it's not your name being dragged. It's easy for you to say that when over and over lies are being told, but they're not being told about you. So that's when you want somebody to let it go when it's not you. I'm very tired of my character being called into question. Because that's one thing I don't play about. Because let me tell you something. When the devil or the enemy wants to take you out, he don't take out your finances. He don't take out your health. He takes out your character. He attacks your character so that people won't listen to you. Even though you may have a great message. And for me, today is where I draw the line. That today is where that stops. And after today, you can say whatever you want about me, but imagine this. Imagine I live in Illinois and I have a vested interest in the residents in here succeeding and the residents here getting more power than they have right now. And imagine you live in another state and you talking about me and you don't even know me. Imagine that. Imagine it. Imagine you live in another state and somebody's talking about you from another state. Have no clue who you are, never met you, never seen you a day in their life. Probably couldn't even pick you out if you was walking through the airport and walked right past them. Some people may say, oh, she crashing out. Listen, I never crash out because if I want to crash out, it'll be the very day that somebody disrespects me. That's the day you crash out, the day they disrespect you. The disrespect happened yesterday. I'm over it. Today, I'm here to educate. Today, I'm here to serve people notice that I'm fed up, that you're not going to attack me, and I'm not going to be quiet after you do. Because the same way you give me the offense, I'm going to give it to you back. So I was offended publicly, so we getting ready to talk about it publicly. That's why. That's why I have to do it this way. Because I was drugged publicly on a post in a lot of places, on somebody's personal page, in Dalton Politics, in probably a whole bunch of different other groups. I was drugged publicly. Okay? So I'm going to give you back what you gave me publicly. Okay? Yeah. Thank you, Reality Check TV, for the $2 super chat. Yeah, because my father taught me that a name is better than money. And so I will protect my name with my life. So, since we're going to do this publicly, then we're going to do it publicly because the offense was given publicly and the disrespect was given publicly. So, most of you know who made the post. I'm not going to name the person here. I'm going to refer to the person as somebody's grandma. That's how I'm going to refer to the person. So let's go to the post that somebody's grandma wrote. Somebody's grandma wrote this post with my government name. Okay? Somebody's grandma wrote this post with my government name. Let's read the post. The post says, Kimberly Christmas posted the below on April 4th. This will be my last comment on the issue. Kimberly was kind enough to create the original page. For that, I was and am appreciative. But she hijacked the Dalton Citizens page rather than start her own. Not enough a Dalton resident. This just shows the trust I put in her. She fell out with a friend of mine and stopped speaking to me also. Correction, we have spoken occasionally, but not daily. She even interviewed me at a Dalton meeting prior to this snake move. She comes to most Dalton meetings and teas. She never reached out to me. I would never tell anyone to leave the collective, but understand the underhanded manner in which it was created. The advisory committee to the People's Trustees was created properly and registered with the state. Again, beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. Everyone have an amazing day. Everybody clear on what somebody's grandmother wrote? Now that you're clear on what somebody's grandmother wrote and you see that I was called a snake, let's get some facts about snakes. Seven snake season. 7 facts that will keep you safe. Let's see. What should someone do if they encounter a snake while outdoors? Now, this is the most important one right here. This is an important one. The first 2 are the most important ones. If you're a snake nerd like me, this person says, you would get excited to take some pictures and upload them. But I'm assuming this question is more for the people that are scared or concerned. In their case, the shortest answer is do nothing. Walk around it. Do not try to poke it or agitate it. They're not there to harass you. They're just going about their business. Are snakes typically aggressive towards humans? This is where I'm going. Snakes are not aggressive towards humans. The only time they might become aggressive is if someone tries to pick them up or disturb them. Even then, most of them are just trying to crawl away or get out of the situation. Even if they try to strike, I would not consider that an aggressive behavior, but simply defensive. So do we actually have the right name or the right analogy? Because here, let me put it back up. It says that snakes are not aggressive towards humans. So somebody's grandmother, what would that make you? Because I was not the aggressive one. I have to teach, right? I was called a snake, so we have to look at snake behavior to make sure that the description fits from what I just read and what you just saw. Does this description fit? Common sense, you just as lost as me, but I have to address this. Maybe you might not know, and it's okay that you don't. You're going to learn something about the super producer anyway. Now, let's go back to somebody's grandmother post. Let's take this apart piece by piece like we do over here, right? This person says that I created the original page. I created the original group from my Facebook page. That is true. Put a pin right there. Then this person goes on to say, but she hijacked the Dalton Citizens page rather than start my own. How do you hijack something that they just agreed that I made? I made the page. Now, I started out in this Dalton's fight with somebody's grandmother over there with the advocate. I used to speak to somebody's grandmother every day, check on them, make sure they was good. They had other things going on in their life, very concerned about them, making sure that they were good, right? Yes, because that's who I am. So, I was not a snake when I was talking to you every day. When I was checking on you every day, I was not a snake then. And I actually have not had a phone conversation with this person, somebody's grandmother, since August. Since the big whatever falling out that people seem to say that I was a thief. I want to know what I stole. I haven't stole anything. We're going to get to a few other things. I know some of you may be confused because maybe you didn't see the post, right? Maybe you didn't get to see the post in Dalton Politics. I don't know. It's been shared other places, and it's also on somebody's grandmother's personal page. If you in the comments and you know who somebody's grandmother is, I'm going to allow you to tell somebody else if they don't know. Now, let's continue reading. This shows the trust that I put in her. Thank you, Michael. How are you doing? First of all, I'm a trustworthy person. I'm a very trustworthy person. Okay? I don't play about that because, I have been hurt by a lot of people that I trusted. So I don't play about my trust giving to other people. Thank you, Michael. At the same time, right? I made this group. The group has 55 members currently. I just want you to, all of this, I got all of this energy for a group that got 55 members in it. Thank you. Thank you, Kamala. Thank you. I got all of this from a group that only have 55 members in it. All of that energy. I'm being called a snake. I'm being drugged all over the internet for a group that got 55 members in it. Now, mind you, yeah, Candia, you know, you, you know, you know, you would think that we got rid of little stank and the problem was gone, right? Little did you know, the grass needed to be cut just a little further. Okay? So, okay? Now, like I said, I started this fight out with this somebody's grandmother, checking on them every day, making sure that they were okay, if they needed anything, blase, right? I wasn't a snake then, though, mind you. Now, let's get to some other particulars on this post that was made in Dalton Politics. And I think that the post may have been deleted in Dalton Politics by now, right? Now, I have always supported Dalton through this entire fight. I show up at meetings. I show up at teas. I show up at any event that my schedule allows me to come to. I've shown up at the firehouse. I, am still working with the firefighters as far as, just different things. Okay. So, I'm not a fly by night person. I love Dalton. I love the residents of Dalton. Every last one of them are special to me. People that are known and people that are not. Okay. I am vested in Dalton. I love that place. When I was buying my home, that was not an option at the time because of what was going on. Okay. Now, when this person says that I never reached out to them, why would I reach out to you about something that the page, I actually made the page, right? But we actually have not spoken, interacted really other than being in the same room. And if I pass by you, I'm not going to be ugly. My mom taught me manners. Even people I don't like, I speak to. At least speak. Right? But as far as have a conversation, when she talked about, I interviewed her for my channel at the meeting, absolutely not. I was talking about this particular day at this meeting that she was talking about. I interviewed her. Let me tell you what happened. We're in the meeting. This is the meeting that somebody's grandmother made the comment about trash being all over from the St. Patrick's restaurant. And I began to talk to you all about the comment. See that Dalton board meeting video right there? You can go to it and see for yourself. What actually happened was somebody's grandmother passed out these papers that they made copies of to everybody around me except for me. Passed out papers to everybody around me except for me. So I just began to talk about the comment in the building and what I knew from driving school bus and what was over there. And this person ended up giving me a paper because I was on my YouTube channel. And then I began to ask them questions And that's how the conversation began. But interview, no. You can go there and watch and see for yourself. And then I just turned the camera around so that you all could see somebody's grandmother. So, because that would have been rude, right? Talking to somebody and you can't see them, but you can hear them. And I don't, I'm not going to act funny. I'm going to be a professional in all places that I go, even with people I don't like or I don't care for. You can see that there. Now, thank you, correctional officer, for lockdown. I appreciate you. But I listen, this is not something that I wanted to do, right? But people keep playing. People are constantly playing and testing your boundaries. So I want to address a few other comments that was on this Dalton Politics post. There were some comments from some people under there, right? Well, you know what? Let me hold off on that because she mentioned a post that I made in the group. So let me show you the message. And some of you in here are in this private group. This is actually now a private, hidden group that's not even named the same name any longer. It's no longer named the Advisory Committee to the People's Trustees of Dalton. It is no longer named that. It is named the Collective. That is what it is named. So for the person on the post that said, I hope somebody's grandmother sue her off for stealing her name. I haven't stolen anything. Let me show you the post that I made in the group from the page group that I made from my Facebook page. This is what I posted for you all that are members in there. And the only way you can become a member of this group is if you're invited. The only way you can find this group is if you're in the group. Okay? Foxy Roxy, this is all places, right? You got to take the good with the bad. You should never let this stop you from visiting somewhere you want to come and visit. Dalton is a wonderful place. When you have to address things, you just have to address them. People ain't going to like it, right? But I'm addressing this publicly because I was called a snake publicly. If I had not been called anything, I wouldn't be addressing this. And you would never know because I don't talk about this type of stuff on my channel or in public. I handle stuff face to face with people if I see them. Or if I feel like I want to handle them. Because just because you ask me something or you text me or call me don't mean I got to respond. That phone worked both ways. Do you know how many people I have texted and called that have never answered or have not even answered any of my texts or have chosen the text they want to answer? Do you know how many people? I'm never upset about that. You know why? Because you get a choice. I cannot bully you or force you to answer me. Hey, no apologies, just me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you're well. No apologies. Right? So I'm going to show you the post that I made in this group. Since this group is such a problem. Let me. The group's name is no longer the Advisory Committee to the People's Trustees of Dalton. Matter of fact, somebody's grandmother could have just went on and had somebody from what on her side make her a page or make her a group. And this didn't even have to come to this, right? Because if I haven't spoken to you since August, and no, I didn't stop speaking to you because of that situation. I started speaking to you because you did some things that I did not agree with. So this is the post that I made in the group the day that I changed the name. The day that I changed the name of the group, this is the post that I made. I said, hello, as of today, this group will be taking a new direction. I originally started this page for somebody's grandmother because she was not social media savvy. I have not spoken to her since I made this page, really, and I wish her well on her journey. The people that remain here, you are welcome if you choose to leave. That is okay too. Absolutely no hard feelings. I have worked incredibly hard to keep trolls and any troublemakers out of this group, and I will continue to do so. This group will continue to be peaceful and for change. With that being said, going forward, this group will be dedicated to keeping a watchful eye on municipal government and keeping each other informed on anything that we see as dishonest. We will post for information that we received from all Southland municipalities, and we will be able to post and ask for help from each other about our respective municipalities to distribute to the public when necessary. I hope you all decide to stay as we move to clean up and rid the Southland and surrounding areas of bad government. And that is where I said new name, new direction, website under construction, and I put the new name under that, which is The Collective. People are not above anything, Foxy. I mean, people are not above anything. And I don't put people above anything. I put people where they belong. Right? The Bible says we are all pressing towards the mark of the high calling. Right? So if that's the case, then ain't none of us perfect. So we are pressing to get there. So I don't put anything, ain't nobody above anything. Okay? Hey, Javar. She is, okay? Anywho, so let me address some things that was on this post. There was a comment made by someone, and I'm sure that they're watching. Right? Because this person said, this is the comment that they made. The post was deleted, I think, in Dawn Politics. So I don't have it. But the comment that was made was that I told y'all this person wasn't nothing. She did the same thing over here with us. Person that made that comment, this is what I'm going to say to you. You got upset because I was sitting in a seat that you wanted to be in. But see, if you don't have the anointing for my seat, you can't sit in my seat. And I gave up the seat, and still no one is sitting in it. Someone said, these are things that were going on behind the scenes when I was with the advocate. This same person was going around telling people that I wanted to date the advocate, that I wanted to be with the advocate, and people had to watch me, and I was a snake. Baby, listen, I didn't want anything but the best for the advocate. Still do want the best for the advocate. And I'm going to leave you with this. I am twice married. Ain't a man I ever went after that I have not gotten. I'm going to let you sit with that. There was another comment made. Loads of comments made by people that I worked closely with, started out with in this fight. Kenneth Dawkins, thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. Started out closely with all of those people that was over there with the advocate, right? I never bothered anyone. I never did anything other than what I was mandated to do. Thank you, Shanita, for the super chat. I never did anything other than what I was mandated to do. When I was over there, I did what employees do. I did what the boss told me to do. And when I work for someone, I do everything that I do in a spirit of excellence. Everything. I will never be disrespected ever again. Because I put my heart, I put my soul, I put my mind, I put everything I had when I was over there into doing what I was doing over there. And I'm going to say it again. You cannot sit in a seat that you are not anointed to sit in. Then you had a nerve to make a comment and say, I be over here whining and I stole subscribers and I stole this. I didn't steal anything. I diligently built another platform and came over here and diligently built my own. And you had a nerve to say, nobody is watching my videos. I don't care who watching my videos. Because let me tell you something. If God be for me, there ain't a devil in hell can be against me. And I'm not going to sit back and put out lies and listen to lies and condone lies. I'm never, ever going to do that. Because if I miss heaven for some bullshiggity that y'all doing, I think not. Hey, Miss Prima Donna. So I'm actually really not here to worry about if somebody do or if somebody don't. But I tell you one thing, people get weary in well-doing. My spirit gets grieved. So I know you're watching. And since you are watching, I did not steal anything from anyone. I actually gave the people in that group the opportunity to leave. There are 55 people in that group. And this warranted somebody's grandmother dragging me on Beyonce's internet. Somebody's grandmother sent me a text message that I did not respond to. They actually sent me 2 messages that I did not respond to. Because I don't have to. Somebody's grandmother actually saw me on Wednesday night when I was singing for the Markham mayor. Nothing was said to me then. But just because you send somebody a message don't mean they have to respond. I have learned that. And guess what I do? Deal with it. I figure out what I'm going to do. If I'm going to block that person or I'm going to delete that person's number, I figure out what I'm going to do about it. I figure out, am I going to wait till I see that person in person and see if we have a problem or what I need to do, how we need to work it out? This. I don't do this right here. Would I like to have more followers? Yes. I feel like I put in the work. I feel like I do my due diligence. I feel like I present a quality. When I give my lives, I feel like I do quality work. But is that the case? No. And that's fine. Right? But like I said, people get weary in well-doing. Jesus got so weary that he went on the mountaintop and told the disciples to pray at the bottom. So why do you think I would not get weary? I have been treated all different types of ways during this time, right? And it's taught me a lot, right? It's taught me to pray more. It's taught me to be quiet more. It's taught me to be humble more. It's taught me to step back and try to understand people more. When I was with the advocate, he asked us the question when we first started with him. He said, "Why are you in this fight?" He asked us twice, 2 different times. My answer was the same both times. Both times I said, I'm in it for the people. Because the people deserve justice. Because the power deserves to be with the people. Yet many things have been said. Many things have been done. I've been lied to. I've been talked about. I've been criticized. I've been told to get over it. I've been told, oh, let it go. Nope. Today, my Bible says the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. I'm no longer going to accept disrespect because I got boundaries too. And I'm not going to allow somebody's grandmother to bully me into responding. When you could have just simply started your own page with your name, because your name is not on anything over here. And I let the people know in that group what was going on. And if they wanted to leave, they could leave. All of this over 55 people. And you thought that it was proper for you to come on a social media platform and drag me and call me a snake. Imagine you call me a snake, right? But imagine you was the one that filed a challenge against Nate through somebody else, and not even with your own chest, with somebody else's chest. Maybe you should explain that. And if you're my member, if you're a member of this channel, members, you have the receipt. Yeah, imagine you did that. But yet you was around there hugging Nate and talking to Nate like you did nothing. Yeah, I hate that this is going on too, right? I hate that this has had that. This will be the last time that I will be addressing this because I'm beyond fed up. Now my integrity is being called into question and I will not have it anymore. I'm not going to address this anymore. I don't care if they make 1,000 posts. I don't care if they drag me for years and years and years. I don't care if people stop talking to me. Because this is my name. And I'm done with people trying to drag me when I know that I have more than proven my integrity. I have more than proven my trustworthiness. More than done that. So I will not address this again on this platform. But do not ever mention me in a post and call me anything other than my name. And when you do mention me, make sure you have receipts for the shit you talking. This was absolutely horrible that I had to do this, right? I never ever had to do this on my platform before. I hate this. Master G, and I do. And I do, because I do not play at all. You know why? Because what kids do at home is what they're going to do out there in the street. I don't want anybody to feel any type of way about any of this, right? Because things like this happen, right? But I just have to make some firm lines and show some people what lines not to cross. Because I set my boundaries when things happened at the beginning where I had to where I made my own channel. I made my own channel and I didn't bring anybody with me. When I first started out, there was 4 people watching me. My first videos had 200 views. Slowly, I climbed to 50 people maybe watching me. I dropped a few videos. I have brought this channel from what it was to what it is today. And I won't have anybody's grandmother ruined it. Scroll up, Candia, because I've typed it in the chat. Scroll up and look for my Look for my all in the Q name. Scroll up. I'm a kind-hearted person when it comes to people I love. You help me so much, and you have encouraged me to keep striving. I will always thank you for it. Foxy Roxy, I, listen, I am mandated to help people. That is my purpose. That is my anointing. Okay? It is something. That's why when I tell you I'm not doing anything other than being a good human, that's because it's easy work for me. I don't feel any type of way about doing it. But sometimes when I pull back from people, right, it's because of things like this. It's because I feel exposed. It's because I don't feel safe. There are so many other things that have gone on. There are so many things, other things that I could have said that I can say, right? But we're going to keep the main thing the main thing. This right here is the main thing. Audra Banks, hi, how you doing? At women's conference with CC Winans, I missed your post. Are you okay? What happened? I'll replay. Okay. Ooh, girl, enjoy yourself. Come on, CC. Alabaster box. Sounds like petty jealousy. Thank you. Very petty. My grandmother would never. But my grandmothers are not here. So, for me, very petty, right? But you're not going to drag my name, and you're not going to have people calling me out of my name. Very people that I worked with in this fight trying to say that I haven't done anything. Well, I got your advocate on YouTube. Imagine that. Imagine you sitting in another state and you ain't never ever met me talking trash about somebody you don't even know anything about them. It's unfortunate that when you have a good heart, people are always attempted to bring you down. But for what? I'm so irritated that I even had to address this, but I feel like this is the third time that someone has attempted to assassinate my character. And I'm no longer here for that. I'm no longer here to be the bigger person. You heard it, lady. I go too far. Now, I have really grown a lot, right? Because in the past, if you had met me like, this had been like 4 years ago, I'd be crashing out every day. Javar, it's not an issue for me. It's not an issue for me. We're gonna have to be in the same rooms, right? Because this incident is not gonna stop me from serving Dalton. It's not gonna stop me from covering Dalton. It's not gonna stop me from volunteering in Dalton if I see so fit to do so. It's not gonna stop any of that. It's not going to stop me from coming to the township meetings. It's not going to stop me from volunteering in the township if an opportunity presents itself. None of that is going to be stopped because of this. None of that. How can someone... You just saying something to be saying something. Because at this point, I just want to be left alone. Did you hear that, lady? I just want, because I got 2 nerves left. And it's people on both of them. The beauty of God making a change in us is most beautiful. Kamala, I am all about transformations, all about them. Now, for you people who are going to take a bone back, right? For the people that's going to take a bone back, make sure when you take the bone back, make sure you take it back correctly, because I still didn't call anybody out of their name. I still did not accuse anyone of doing anything. I asked the question, for which I have provided a receipt in my member community. Everyone that's in my members community, you can see the receipt. Now, keep in mind, this was to bring to your attention that things are complicated. Usually they include more than 1, 2, or even 3 layers of things that's going on. SP Pastor Brady was just talking about what God has for you is for you. Stay steeped in your faith, pray, and God will remove. Okay, never worried. Because like I said, Audra, your name is Audra Banks. I could never sit in Audra Banks' seat because that's Audra Banks' seat. Only Audra Banks is anointed for that seat. I don't care how much I want it. And if I do sit in it, everything I do gonna fail. Because it's not for me. Listen, I am done. I'm done with this topic. I'm done. Now, I'm 2 bits of good news and I'm out of here. First one, how great is it that the Pope is from Dalton? How great is that? Right? Do you know what that means? That means that God is not through with Dalton yet. That's what that means. That means that there are better days ahead. Little old Dalton that made it from Illinois all the way to the Vatican. Dalton, what else can you do? Huh? If the Pope can come out of Dalton, there's loads of things that can come out of there. Loads of good things that can come out of there. We're going to have tests and trials and growing pains and things like this, right? Yeah. But guess what? Ain't nobody greater. There's nobody greater than God. And he can turn things around in 24 hours. Look at that. In 24 hours, the Pope came out of Dalton. Child, listen. Well, let me tell you this, tomorrow will be a different day. Will be a new day because it's party. And it will be. Okay, Kamala, I receive it. I'll keep you lifted in Christ. Back to women's conference. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, please. Thank you. Hello, Donna. I misunderstood. I heard that the Pope was from Chicago. God bless. Good blessings to the Pope. Yep, he's actually from Dalton. Donna. And he will. It would be cool if he stopped by and gave you all a shout out, even though Dalton looks different from when he was there. Listen, I'm sure he will. because, right, he gonna make a visit because the news people are gonna be wanting him to, so that they can film him there and all that stuff, right? Find out where he came from. You never know. What did they say about Nazareth? Okay, come on, Ernesto. You in the book. Okay, you was in the book, Ernesto. Ernesto, did I miss your email? Did you email me yet? I know you said you wanted to. Okay, second bit of good news. China. Just want to give you a bit of an update. She's been connected with a national autism advocate who knows the ins and outs so that she can get everything she needs for her son. Okay. Oh no. Oh. For the national advocate. Thank you to hold on. Let me get the I think it's kids like Moses. That's what the advocate's name, the advocate the organization is called Kids Like Moses. Thank you to the director and the owner and the CEO of Kids Like Moses, Sister Yasmin. Thank you so much. Oh my God, what a blessing you have been. Thank you for hooking in with Miss China at no cost. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Then I have to give a big shout out to Jermont Terry of CBS. Jermont Terry of CBS has been working. Let's just say that. So, Jermont Terry, thank you, sir. I know you may never see this video, but thank you. And so there's more to come. Miss, that lady, she thinks it's over. Oh, it's not over. We not done. Okay, huh? We not done. All right. No, I haven't gotten around to find a video with the information I want to ask you about. I've been bringing work home, getting for a state. Okay, we'll get the state review thing worked out, and then I'm still be here. Okay. Oh, my son is autistic too. I have all of my children are on the spectrum. But my son, he is, he needs the most assistance. And he is my favorite human. All of my kids are, but my son, he's funny. He's the only boy. So, and so there's more things to come. And I'm going to continue this platform. I'm going to continue to cover Dalton. We're going to do a recap of the meeting, right? Because I've been seeing a lot of your comments and questions about things, and we're going to talk about them, right? We're going to talk about them very intelligently, very practically, right? Because what we have to remember is that this is the first time that something like this has ever happened in the history of happenings. Right? So there is no playbook. Okay? There is no playbook for what to do, the aftermath of these things, right? And so we're going to talk really realistically about some things. And I know you guys had a few problems with some things that went on, but we'll talk about why they happened. And we will begin to get some understanding about why they happened. And at the same time, we have to give Clean House grace because there's a lot to clean up and a lot to focus on. They have hit the ground running and focused on a lot of essential positions, and they have taken care of those things, a few of those things. But they still have yet more to do, right? Right. So we're going to have to give them a little room to do that. And so we will do a recap of the meeting probably on Monday because it's Mother's Day weekend. My mother is still here. I'm going to be cooking all day tomorrow for Mother's Day, so I don't have to cook on Mother's Day. So I'm going to get my dinner done in every way that I can on tomorrow so that I don't have to do anything on Mother's Day other than, just heat everything up. People need to get right, church, and let's go home. Old time hymn. Yes, I know that's right. Happy Mother's Day, and don't let it get to you easily said. Then I know Kenneth Dawkins, but I'm okay. Listen, I'm okay. Because listen, the way I've been praying the past 24 hours, you could have got something different if I was not a praying woman. Okay? But you didn't. Because God is good. Okay? Isn't Senator Napoleon helping them in Dalton? Senator Napoleon has been helping them in Dalton. There's not been a time that he, hasn't been helping them that I don't know of behind the scenes, right? So I'm sure that he will, help them garner the money that they need to bring themselves back together. I'm sure that he will. Oh, thank you, Shanita. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being there. Yeah, restructuring is going to take a minute, right? A minute. What's for dinner tomorrow? For dinner tomorrow will be a Chinese 5-spice ham, Mississippi pot roast, black-eyed peas, cabbage and greens, and rice. And I'm out of there. Little Stank doing the food box giveaway tomorrow. Who is paying for that? First of all, Dave Bryson, the food boxes come from the depository, so nobody's paying for it. The food, the extra food, like the cold stuff, that stuff comes out of the general assistance and it's something that's been done. She not doing anything tomorrow extra. This is something that the township been doing since Zuccarelli, so she's not doing anything. She's just trying to make people think she is. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Justin, this is actually funny because word on the curb is Keith Freeman actually was really acting nasty and upset like he was not going to be getting booted. Sir, please. Are you serious? I know you're not serious. You seriously was not looking for another job. You have lost all of your senses. They could not get rid of you while they were under Lil Stank's administration, right? Because of the whistleblower thing and all of that. But this new administration, that do not apply. Sir, please. I don't know where you're going to find employment at, but I wish you well on your journey. Lord have mercy. What a hard journey it's going to be. Okay. Lord, Lil Stank be out there rapping that dance. Okay. And she, she is. Because she thinks it sounds good. Hey, H-Bag, how are you? I will be at your door and let me in. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus, can you leave me a to-go plate in your mailbox? Okay, Ernesto. Ernesto is so funny. That is amazing. God bless Pope Leo. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to, I'm not going to see you guys again until Monday. I got hair to do. I need to do my hair. I need to do the girls' hair. I just got stuff to do. I might not do my hair until next week because I got so much stuff to do. Okay? But super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. You're never going to have another live like this again on this platform. Okay? But I wish you nothing but blessings for your life. Okay? Y'all have a amazing weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Happy Mother's Day, Mama Joyce. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Okay? Everyone that is a mother or has a mother, happy Mother's Day. Okay. Happy Mother's Day. The city of Markham is going to send me the video from that inauguration, the swearing in. And I will cut the video down and post that version of the song. I did the same song, but y'all, 1,000 times. I actually love this performance. So I will make a short version video of that and I will drop it on my channel as soon as I receive the video. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. Not being racist, but that's why I love my black sisters. Okay. Hey, finding good. You did okay. You're having some of the food I like a lot. Cornbread's missing though. Oh, Donna, if my kids ask for cornbread, I will make it, but I only make it from scratch. But I will make it. Oh, sure. Thank you so much. You guys show Babe Solo some love too, over there on her channel, if you will. Okay, thank you, Jody. Happy Mother's Day to you. Yeah, it is, Lee Hamilton. Definitely is. And I'm so grateful for that. All right. Y'all know y'all tired of me. Next time I come back on Monday, we'll be doing a recap of the meeting, and I will have information for you on all of the people that were appointed. Okay? Listen. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent, one from another.
I hope you wake up and your dog licked your makeup. I hope you get ready for work and you can't find your shirt. I hope you go on a date and your man asks for space with no place for excuses. I hope he chuck deuces. I hope all your plans fail with no money for bail and you end up in jail, but you live to tell where your space is invaded by the hate you created, trying to run through a village, lie, steal, and pillage. We need personal space. Just drop out the race. We need personal space. Just watch what you say. We need personal space. Won't you just
Oh, I ain't want nothing, man. Just wanted to tell you I love you. Oh, I ain't want nothing, man. Just wanted to tell you I love you. Oh, I ain't want nothing, man. Just wanted to tell you I love you. Oh, I ain't want nothing, man. Just wanted to tell you I love you.